So, what is nothingness or no thingness? You've probably heard of at least two interpretations of this concept. First one being a no thing void or nothingness void, just empty, nothing existing. You can't have definition, you can't have plurality, singularity, what have you. It's just nothingness. And the other one is from the Advaita Vedanta school of thought, where it's more considered to be no thingness, where the thing is no specific thing. Essentially, it would think of it as the sum of all potentialities in a combined state, an ultimate superposition between all possibilities of potentiality and everything that could be. And when you try to interpret one of those two with somethingness, you're left with the similarities of the two parts of nothingness as, well, they lack form, they lack definition, they lack information, those are similarities between the two. Whereas somethingness is countable, describable, it has shape, color, information in regards to its definition in comparison to the no thing. But according to many traditions, everything must come from the no thing. The singularity of all definitions being itself the thing that defines all definition. As it expands outwardly in thought concept at very least, you are left with the question of how do we define no thing from something? Well, we can take a little bit of understanding from the Greeks in cataphatic and adophatic description, which vaguely means to talk towards the point and talk away from the point. Cataphatic is, it is like this, it is like that, it is this. Adophatic, it isn't like this, it isn't like that, it isn't like this. It's the classic thesis, antithesis of Hegelian dialectics. And at a certain point in time, you need to take a synthesis. You need to understand both concepts completely in order to fully understand how both the concepts connect as one. Because the mind, as it makes distinction in the physical world, you have your some things, and the no thing is just the connecting point. Everything comes from and or returns to, if you are interested in reading the old scriptures in a kind of metaphorical metaphysics way, that's an interpretation you can come to. It's one I've come to. But the distincting aspect is every little bit of difference between every little thing. The connection aspects are every little bit of similarities. And the supreme similarity between all things is if all conceptual idea or definition has to come from a no thing or a 0 point, well, I mean, that's just your connecting point of all things. Nothing.